These are the 10 most expensive cars in 2023. The exclusive and supersonic Bugatti Chiron Supersport comes in at number 10. When you floor the accelerator of this Chiron, you get to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds. Well, that's not even intriguing. You see, with this Chiron, Bugatti became the first car manufacturer to cross the 300 mile per hour mark. This Chiron is astonishingly expensive and goes for $4.3 million. That's enough to own you a Gulfstream G150 private jet or a private island in the Maldives. And if that wasn't enough, one tire of the Chiron can buy you a brand new Volkswagen Golf GTI or a Subaru WRX. And there are few cars in 2023 that are harder to get your hands on than the Lamborghini Veneno, as there was only 14 ever made. This rarity comes at an eye-watering price tag of $4.5 million. It's a majestic gift to car purists and enthusiasts living in the fast lane. Just like the mighty Bull Veneno it was named after, this car delivers some brutal performance. With its 739 horsepower, it might still not beat the Chiron to the touchline, but it can be the fastest to drain a millionaire's pocket. And if you can spend that many millions on the Veneno, you might as well be willing to splash even more on the Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. Going for a whopping $4.8 million, this supercar is so majestic and powerful that the famous boxing champion Floyd Mayweather couldn't resist it. Well, just for a while. On his 40th birthday, Mayweather sold this beast, despite there being only 2 of them in the world. Maybe he couldn't accept the fact that this car, with its massive 1018 horsepower, was even more muscular and intimidating than him. This astronomically expensive car rockets to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. We don't know why Mayweather sold the Trevita, but we know for sure that this supercar is the rarest ever made by Koenigsegg. It couldn't be more respectful of Horatio Pagani to name the super exclusive Pagani Huayra Imola after the Imola circuit in Italy, and this one is priced at $5.4 million. It's a brutal beast for supercar enthusiasts. Pagani only ever produced 5 Imolas. This car is nearly as lightweighted as a Miata and yet still manages to produce over 800 horsepower. The Huayra Imola has an energetic twin-turbo V12 and is purposely engineered for high performance on tracks. With Brembo brakes, titanium exhaust, and carbon fiber body, this masterpiece is a track-focused Pagani. It may not win a car beauty pageant show, but it'll surely turn heads when it roars in the parking lot. But some cars roar and radiate beauty at the same time. Take, for instance, the Bugatti Divo. A real diva that doesn't come cheap. The Divo is a lighter, sportier, and more aggressive version of the Chiron and comes at $5.8 million. It's fierce at heart and gorgeous on the exterior with its fine contour lines, exotic brake lights, and jaw-dropping race car profile. Bugatti brought the Divo in 2018 to the public. Well, I meant in front of a few excited but envious Chiron owners. Surprisingly, you can only buy the Divo if you're already a Chiron owner. The Chiron owners couldn't help themselves, as the Divo has even more power and beauty. Hendrik Malinowski, the president of Bugatti, had to say, "The Bugatti family is an exclusive club of millionaires and billionaires who are linked by their enthusiasm for our brand." Mr. Malinowski was referring to the mega wealthy, those who are not only thrilled by the deep growl of the Divo, but also by its rarity and swankiness. With 4 turbochargers, Divo's engine cranks up 1,500 horsepower. With such power, it can tow a concrete truck. The Divo isn't just powerful. It's incredibly fast as well and revs to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds and reaches a top speed of 236 miles per hour. With such cosmic speed, it's faster than the Mercedes Maybach Accelero, but certainly not more expensive, as the Accelero goes for $8 million. For gearheads paying off the regular mortgage and student loans, this might be a bit out of reach. But for Jay-Z, it's a regular toy. In his song, The Otis, Jay-Z wrecks a $300,000 Maybach 57. After all, he owns an Accelero. Yes, the one he bought from his fellow rapper friend Brian Birdman Williams. Jay-Z must have splashed millions on this car because of its Batmobile-like design and that mighty V12 engine. This engine is massive and it sounds… yeah, it sounds. Unless you have $150,000 every year to splash on car insurance. For now, let's just admire the Accelero the same way we marvel at their owners when they post weird and insanely expensive stuff on Instagram. Speaking of expensive, at number 4, we have the Bugatti 110 going for $9 million. Bugatti designed the 110 specifically as a tribute to the EB110 model to mark the automaker's 110-year tradition of excellent design and performance. The 110 outputs 1,500 horsepower and darts from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.4 seconds. It also reaches a top speed of 236 miles per hour. This hypercar is a true work of art, and there are only 10 models in the world. One of the lucky owners of the 110 is football legend Cristiano Ronaldo, whose luxury car collection is worth well over $30 million. It seems scoring goals isn't the only thing he does effortlessly. Many of us do what we love quickly, even if it's wrecking things. I remember Dad almost killed me when I wrecked his 1995 Ford Mustang. Then just imagine what the dad of this guy did when he found out his son wrecked his ultra-rare Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta in Zagreb, Croatia. This hypercar goes for $17 million, and there are only 3 of them in the world. It has a powerful twin-turbo V12 engine that produces 789 horsepower and a top speed of 221 miles per hour. Don't go around shopping for the Barchetta though. 2 of the Barchettas have already been sold, while the last one is owned by Horatio Pagani himself. You see, in 2018, Pagani stormed London during the Goodwood Festival of Speed with a convoy of supercars worth $42 million combined. It was quite a remarkable experience, a sight most of us may experience once in a lifetime. And if this gives you goosebumps, you've not seen anything yet. Just a year after Pagani made this spectacle in London, Bugatti unveiled the most lavish car at the Geneva Motor Show, going for $19 million, the Bugatti La Voiture Noire, a car surrounded by mystery. No one knows who owns it. Soon after it was unveiled, rumors had it that the La Voiture Noire was sold in a super-secret invite-only auction. It was linked to Cristiano Ronaldo, but these rumors were proven to be untrue. But hey, forget about who owns this gem, but mesmerized to its massive power. It delivers 1,500 horsepower and 1,180 pound-feet of torque, accelerating to 60 miles per hour in just 2.4 seconds. Fast, powerful, and spooky, the La Voiture Noire was designed to pay homage to the 4th all-black Atlantic, which went missing since World War II. That's why this supercar has been nicknamed the Black Car. Owning this car is probably the best thing that can happen to a Bugatti enthusiast. And there's no doubt that the mysterious owner of the La Voiture Noire is living the dream. But maybe not as much as the guy who owns the next car on the list. At number 1, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail takes the top spot as the most expensive car in 2023 with its $28 million price tag. Yup, you heard that right. That's the same price as 140 brand new Lamborghini Huracans. Boat Tail's design is inspired by Rolls-Royce's 1932 Phantom II boat tail, which itself took cues from early 20th century racing yachts. And if you're filthy rich and got bored with this boat tail, you can trade it for the $30 million Allegria luxury yacht. I mean, the extra $2 million is just pocket change. This supercar stands out with its over-the-top luxury features, including a sun umbrella, open-air hosting suite, and even a champagne refrigerator. I mean, this thing has it all. So, if you ever end up having $30 million to splash on a car, think about the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. Seriously, think about it. Because there are only 3 boat tails, and there are lots of us with plenty of cash. I almost forgot. One has been grabbed by Jay-Z and Beyonce, so you better hurry up. If you like this video, please subscribe to Redline, because we're just getting started.